What do Israel, Ireland, and South African grapefruits have to do with one another? Well, back in 1984, this Irish shopworker refused to stock or sell grapefruits from apartheid South Africa. Her protest sparked a historic strike that lasted almost 3 years and ended with Ireland banning imports from apartheid South Africa, making it the first country in the West to do so. This is her today, Mary Manning, and now, amid the genocide in Gaza, she's calling out the Irish government for failing to cut ties with Israel.
I don't know what's taken the government so long. I mean, the government are sitting back and putting their heads in the sand the same way they did in 1984.
I met up with Mary outside that very same Dublin grocery store 41 years to the day after she took that stand against apartheid. She showed me the plaques outside commemorating the 1980 strike.
In honour of those who took part in the shop workers' strike against apartheid.
And your name is there?
My name is there. There was actually 9 women and 1 man.
9 women and 1 man.
It's always the women.
Back then, Mary was answering the calls of South African activists urging a global boycott of the apartheid regime.
Someone came up to my register on the 19th of July. She had 2 South African grapefruit and I told her that I couldn't serve her, and then I was told I was suspended indefinitely. So that's when the strike started.
The striking workers gained recognition and support from anti-apartheid South African leaders like Nelson Mandela and Desmond Tutu. But at the same time, Mary says she and her fellow striking workers were not exactly seen as heroes by their colleagues.
They used to give us grief and throw things out of the canteen window down on top of us when we were picketing. We were kind of seen as troublemakers. I didn't think that I'd ever get a job in Ireland again. At the time we knew we were on the right side of history, but it took a while for the rest of Ireland to catch up.
Mary sees that same pattern playing out today. 2024 data shows Ireland is the world's 2nd biggest importer of Israeli goods.
What's the government doing? They're afraid to stand up and be counted, and it's time to do that now.
The Irish government is on track to pass a bill that would ban trade with Israel's illegal settlements. But while historic if it passes, it's also legislation the government has stalled for almost 7 years.
We have a lot of things in common with Palestine. We were a colonised country as well. I really don't understand why governments in the world aren't just screaming. Why are they sitting back and waiting?
Mary has been standing against apartheid for over 4 decades now, and today she's joined by workers across the world taking action to stop Israel's genocide, from blocking ports to refusing to handle weapons and goods bound for Israel.
Workers have the power, if only they knew it. They do have the power. You're at the forefront of it. You can actually say no, I'm not selling them. People at the lowest end have the power. The more people that kind of stand up and stay together, that's really what it's all about.